Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All, educational videos channel. We are continuing with learning Scratch, making Scratch tutorials and learning Scratch blocks for now. So in this video today we are going to try to learn how and when to use Scratch block which is named show variable. In previous video let's go to Scratch to see that in action, and if you have watched our previous video we have learned how to hide variable. We have used hide variable Scratch block to hide our item, but maybe you will sometimes need to show to the player some kind of information which is stored in variable, and in that case you're going to use show variable. So click and drag and drop it to your programming window and let's find item. Let's click on it and see what will happen on the stage. This variable container, this variable field will show up on the screen, simple as that. If I start, it will hide, and I will think about it just for a few seconds when to use it and how to use it, maybe to make it like a real world game example. Yeah, I will click on the yellow group of blocks, events blocks, click on the when key pressed, and let's find I. So let's try to make this like some kind of inventory, like for example it's not really inventory since we have only one item and it's empty, but we can change. Yeah, I will click first on the variables and then click on this item, right click, rename, and I will rename it to inventory. That's it. So let's see if that changes automatically here. Yeah, it's here. Scratch changed it here from item to inventory automatically, which is great. And now I want to make, when I press the I key on my keyboard, I want to show inventory. Let's see if that works. So I don't need inventory now, for example. I don't need it now on the second level, and I will maybe need it here on the third level. For example, I have to trade something with this girl, and I click I, and inventory shows. It says 0 here for because that's what we have made our variable from the start, but we will change that later. Let me think just for a second. Let's for example, if you don't need the inventory later, you can press H for hide, for example. So let's find H. And I will hide. I will now find hide variable. So I want my variable item, my inventory, to show when I press I, and to hide when I press H. Okay, so let's play this game. Again, I will maybe skip the girl character now. I don't need to trade anything with it, but I will use my inventory on the concert. So for example, I want to check my inventory here. I press I, my inventory says 0, you don't have anything in it. Okay, that's cool. I will press H now to hide it. It disappears. Okay, no, I made a mistake. I need to see it again. I, H, hide and seek, hide and show, sorry, hide and seek. Okay, so yeah, it would be fun to make some kind of hide and seek game in Scratch. That's kind of idea we should work on. Anyway, this video lesson is over. I think we have learned how to show variable, how to hide it, and we have made our inventory show on screen. It's empty for now, but we'll learn later how to fill it with something. Okay, and maybe Yeah, maybe this doesn't make much sense for you who play a lot of games, real world games, because in most games you press I for inventory, but then you press I again to hide inventory. I won't show you this how to do it here in this lesson because it should be a little bit shorter than previous ones, but in general maybe I think you should be able to do it with the Scratch blocks which we have learned before. If not, I will make a separate tutorial how to make some kind of switch to show and hide with the same button. So in short, that could be task for you. Try to make inventory show and hide with the same button press, with the key pressed I. So for example, if inventory starts as invisible as hidden, then I press I and show it, and then I press I and hide it. So button I, keyboard I works as some kind of switch to show hide inventory. Try to make it on your own if that's possible. If not, just try it just to see how your brain works, how far you can get. It's not a big deal if you cannot make it, but try it. It's best for you to learn alone if you can, and that's how you're going to program tomorrow your games or games for some other studios and so on. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and keep on learning, keep on sharing knowledge and everything you can with other people, and I will see you in next lesson. Bye for now. All the best.